Today, we will be focusing on the small cell neurodocrine carcinoma of the cervix. It is a rare type of squamous cell carcinoma and a very aggressive tumor that expresses one or more markers of the neurodocrine differentiation. Cervix is a hollow cylinder that connects the uterus with the vagina. There are two parts of the cervix. The endocervix is the opening of the cervix that leads to the uterus. It is covered by the glandular cells. The exocervix is the outer part of the cervix that can be seen by the doctor during the speculum exam. It is covered by the squamous cells. Cervical cancer is caused by a virus called HPV. HPV is a sexually transmitted infection, STI. Hence, the virus tends to be spread through sexual contact. There are many types of cervical cancer. 80% of cervical cancers are squamous cell carcinoma. These cancers develop from cells in the exocervix. Squamous cell carcinomas most often begin in the transformation zone, where the exocervix joins the endocervix.
Some of the causes and risk factors for neuroendocrine carcinomas are multiple endocrine neoplasia type 1, which is a hereditary condition associated with certain NETs or neuroendocrine tumors. Human papillomavirus is another high risk factor, which there are more than 100 types, but only 14 are known and are associated to be high risk for causing cancer. Another risk factor I found is that these certain type of cancer is more common in females, but is also found in males. If you look at the chart, it's broken down into 3 columns containing variables, hazard ratio, and prognostic factors. The variables include smoking, tumor size, and negative margins, which is how the tumor presents itself in the body. Next, the hazard ratio is something that is used in cancer research and clinical trials to measure survival at any point in time in the group. Prognostic factors are how likely you are to develop the disease due to these.
Cervical cancer can affect the deeper tissue of the cervix and may metastasize to the other part of the body, such as the lungs, liver, bladder, vagina, and rectum. The carcinogenesis process of cervical cancer is developed due to the mutation of DNA caused by the host genome, HPV. Many people with HPV don't develop any symptoms but can still infect others through sexual contact. However, the symptoms do appear in the late stage when the cancer starts to metastasize. The symptoms can be unusual vaginal discharge, bleeding after menopause, unexplained weight loss, pain or bleeding after intercourse.
So what is our treatment options and prognosis? So here are a few common cancer treatments. There is one, surgery. The physician will remove the tumor and affected tissues. They want to go for clean margins, which means no cancer remain. We do have chemotherapy, which is medicine that is sent through an IV to wipe out cancer cells. The downside of that is healthy cells are affected too. We do have immunotherapy. This treatment activates your own immune system to help recognize and kill the cancer cells. It can be effective, but it's an option only for certain types of cancer. Radiation, where they focus radiation to pretty much zap the cancer and to kill the cancer cells itself. So on this chart that is shown right now, this is the survival rate after treatment. You got your stage 1, which is 81 to 96%, stage 2, 65 to 87%, stage 3, 35 to 50%, and stage 4A, 15 to 20%. To lower your chances of cervical cancer, take care of yourself and get checked out by your doctor or gynecologist on the regular.